This is a 2 months old early alpha gameplay for Evil Nun the Broken Mask. See, why am I making a video on this, a 2 months old gameplay footage? Well, it's because, first of all, I never got the chance to. And second of all, I was looking at 2022 release date schedules for the games, that I'm excited to play. And this came into it. Then I watched it again, and something came into my mind, and I was like, you know what, I have to make a video on this. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, SmackNPie, you're welcome. So Evil Nun, as we all are aware of the fact that it is a mobile franchise, it was initially a mobile game. So already what we know of Evil Nun is because of the limitations of the hardware, mobile, and whatever capillary in Steam the developers of Evil Nun games could do with the mobile game at that time. But now that it's getting a kind of sort of AAA treatment, not really, but it's getting a big treatment, right? It's releasing both on PC and PlayStation and Xbox, like it's coming both on PC and consoles. One would wonder, and this is the idea that I had. After looking at this gameplay, it looks amazing, it looks fantastic. Can't believe that specifically in the court area, the basketball court, where she was chasing and the camera looks behind, it was such a good look, such a good view, and the jump scares itself, fantastic. The only issue that I had with this is, first of all, it's staying true to the core element of the Evil Nun franchise, the gameplay, the puzzle gameplay, right? Where it's a kind of sort of fast-paced gameplay where you keep on moving, keep solving puzzles, and whilst at the same time keep Evil Nun, the nun herself, that's chasing you at bay, because she will never stop chasing you, and you gotta keep on moving. You gotta distract her, hide in the closet, but not for too long. Like, you can't escape her forever. She will eventually catches you. It's just a matter of how long you can keep her at bay and whatnot. So looking at the gameplay, knowing the history of Evil Nun that I do, knowing Glowstick Entertainment, knowing Vincent Livings, because in one of the Q&A, Vincent Livings outright said, the CEO of Glowstick Entertainment, the man behind Glowstick Entertainment and Dark Deception, he's handling the technical part, like the company, Glowstick Entertainment, is handling the technical part of the gameplay. He said that the story and lore is being handled by Capillarians themselves. Glowstick Entertainment are not being involved in the story element, in the story department, so that part initially concerned me because I'm on board with Vincent Living's philosophy, right? He's all up for mature and dark horror games. You and I, we can all agree, and even he would agree, that horror games recently have lost their touch, and when we say touch, I mean horror, literally. There are very far and few good horror games, which is why I'm excited for Outlast Trials later this year. It will bring that good horror stuff back, which is why I got scared when Vincent Link said that they're not handling the lore. Capillary and Steam, like I said, they're talented developers. Like, I'm a huge fan of Ice Cream franchise. I've covered a bit of Ice Cream here on the channel, and for what they're making, mobile games, they're doing an amazing job bringing their games here, knowing that the audience and community that they have, it opens a massive door for them. Now, unfortunately, looking at this gameplay, judging from it, it seems like we're kind of keeping the same thing, but we're just making everything look good. 100% I'm confident that it'll play great, it'll run fantastic, you will get jump scares, nasty, she will look crazy and whatnot, and you know what? I'm happy for it. And I gotta say this before I continue, is that it is early alpha. We don't know what's gonna happen, right? But I have this tingling in my tummy that, what if we can take this to another level? Instead of the same thing but just giving everything a good visual upgrade, what if we make it mature and dark? Instead of making Evil Nun chase you constantly, what if we make her a rare thing? Make her the main antagonist, but rare. We make her minions, other nuns, chase us throughout the entire abandoned school. And even when we talk about the environments and atmosphere, whilst they look fantastic, they look scary enough, I would still go for a little more abandoned atmosphere. A little more dark-ish stuff. And I understand this is not Outlast where, if you make everything dark, where are you gonna get the flashlight and night vision? You're literally copying Outlast if you go to that route. But you don't have to copy them. And same thing with the nun, make her more scary. Like, this design is fantastically creepy. But seeing her running towards us in bright light, kind of takes away what Nun should be about. She should let the minions do that kind of aggressive running and whatnot, and there should be parts for her. You know where I'm trying to go with this one? Like, I don't want them to fully make it completely one-to-one Outlast, but at the same time I don't want them to make completely one-to-one Evil Nun the mobile game, because I know it's a port to PC, but it's also a new game in Evil Nun franchise. So with all that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is that there's me wishful hoping, thinking that they take the lore to the next level, they take the story to the next level. The gameplay is already on the next level considering it's on PC and consoles. I just hope that the potential is reached with this game. I hope that Glowstick can get a little more free with their experiments on this game. It is the perfect opportunity for Glowstick Entertainment to test out before they make something. You know, I know Vince Loves is planning something. I know for a fact he's planning some like original franchise of his own, and he will one day make a game like that pays tribute to everything he wanted to play as a horror fan. And all of this is just a test. Art Deception, Evil Nun the Broken Mask, Monsters and Mortals, all of this is just a test. It's just making him get all the experience and one day he will drop something like that. But for now, I just high hopes, but at the same time I will completely understand and respect if it's a one-to-one. Not really, if it's like already it's a winner, like just looking at the early alpha gameplay is already a winner, but I'm just hoping they take the maturity and darkness into the next, like dark themes. And I hope you guys understand what I'm trying. Like, I understand from a business perspective, knowing the community of Evil Nun, and I scream knowing the community of Caplarians and comparing that with other communities and franchises, I completely understand from a business standpoint as well. If you want to advertise it to more mainstream, you get more sales and whatnot from business, I understand that. I understand all of it. I'm just here as a horror fan, played like bush load of horror games, and I just hope they have a new take on this. That's all I'm trying to say here. We're just gonna wait for an official trailer, and we'll see what happens. An official gameplay trailer as well as a story trailer, and we'll see how they handle the nun, because it is very critical how she chases us and how all that plays out. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and you guys know me, we will play this here on PC, and when it drops on console, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, you're gonna play here as well. So what do? It is very simple. You subscribe, you stay tuned, you follow me to because I talked more, and I'll see you in the next one. And by the way, I'm sick, that's why my nose is locked like this, so apologies. Have a good one.